Hello and welcome to today's broadcast of Spanish Second Division action. We're coming to you live from the Estadio Carlos Tartiere in Oviedo, Spain for match day 12 of the Spanish Second Division. And a matchup between 20th place Real Oviedo and 10th place Girona. Oviedo are on the cusp of making it out of the relegation zone and are feeling good after a 2-1 win at Albacete last weekend. Girona, meanwhile, are coming off their first home loss of the season, in which they fell 2-0 to Elche at Montilivi last Saturday. The weather here in Oviedo is mostly cloudy. It's 21 degrees Celsius, about 69 degrees Fahrenheit. There's no rain expected today. And let's get straight to the lineups. Nereo in goal for Oviedo, Mosa, Balaño, Hernandez and Juanjo on the defense. Lolo, Tejera in the midfield. Saúl Berjón, Borja, Sangalli, and Ortuño up front for Real Oviedo, coached by Javier Rozada. Oviedo with a 4-2-3-1 formation today, going up against Girona. And in just a couple seconds, we will have Girona's starting lineup as we have a look, and the captains are about to come out. Today's referee, Vicandi Garrido, in the middle, and he's flanked by his linesman and the fourth official. Here come the captains, Saúl Berjón and Granell, Alex Granell. And here's a look at Girona's lineup. Juan Carlos in goal, Mojica, Juanpe, Alcalá, Maffeo on defense. Gumbao, Granell, Margual, Borja, Gallar, and Christian Stuani, the Uruguayan, who's tied for the league lead in scoring. This match features two of the top scorers in the Spanish Second Division. Alfredo Ortuño for Oviedo. He's number 15. He'll be their top striker. And he has 7 goals this season, as does Christian Stuani, number 7 for Girona, who will be paired up with Marc Gual on the front line as the Catalans look to get back into the win column after a home loss last weekend against Elche. Kickoff is coming up in just a second. And we want to thank you for joining us. Today's game should be quite special. Two teams looking to add 3 points to their current positions. Oviedo down near the relegation zone, and they would like to get 3 points to move out of the relegation zone, at least provisionally. Girona mid-table, and could make a small jump if they come away with a victory today, as Oviedo takes the opening tap. And Girona has it. Christian Stuani goes down, number 7 with 7 goals on the season, tied for first in the Spanish Second Division, as I just said, with Alfredo Ortuño of Oviedo. And Stuani looks like he took quite a knock there. But Stuani's back up, and play will get restarted, should I say, in just a moment. And here we go. Oviedo wearing their first kit, the all blues with the white shorts, and Girona with their first kit as well. Since there's no mistaking these two teams color-wise, Girona moving from left to right in the bright red with red and white vertical stripes. And here come Oviedo. Borja Sanchez on the wing. He crosses it into the area. Alex Granell knocks it away, but it comes to Lolo Gonzalez. He tries to find a man, and that was Marco Sangalli, who was there, but so was Juan Carlos and a pair of Girona defenders. The play is onside As we can see, Sangai with the nice settle, but he was disturbed by Johan Mojica, the Colombian, number 3, who came in to ensure that there was not a shot on goal. Just enough interference. Here's the corner kick by Oviedo. The clearance is whiffed by Girona, but Girona end up with it anyway. And it's sent ahead. Stuani's there. Girona are going to be spending most of the afternoon trying to get the ball to Stuani, as Gerard Gumbau commits the foul in the center circle. Gonzalez. That's Lolo Gonzalez. And Oviedo stay on the attack. Saul sends it across. Saul Berjon, number 10. Now it's played into the corner to the right fullback, Juanjo Nieto. And it's cleared. Again, looking for Stuani. Bolaño heads it back, but not before a foul is whistled. Look at Javier Rosada, the Oviedo manager. The ball is played by Saul back and goes out. Girona with a throw in. We're in the 4th minute. And now we're in the 5th. Gumbau plays it across. And that's Juanpe, who tries to play it forward. And it goes out as Sangai sees the ball go across the out of bounds line. Here's a chance for a shot. Alex Gaillard didn't get that ball as cleanly as he would have liked. Alex Gaillard, 5th on the team in assists. He's got 1 assist this season. And he's also 4th on Girona in shots this season. He's got 4. So we'll make that 5. It's played forward. Nice job by Girona getting back to cover. Real Oviedo keep possession. It's played into the left corner to Borja Sanchez. And Borja trying to find Saul, but it was cut off by Pablo Maffeo. Here comes Gerard Gumbau on the counterattack. Alex Gaillard plays it forward to Stuani. Stuani looking for the cross. He has a man, and it's mishit. It's mishit by Marc Gual, and he's not happy with that. He was wide open. Stuani makes a run down the right wing, and he sees Oviedo with not enough defenders to cover. And Gual just doesn't get the ball cleanly enough to get it on goal. He had a lot of net to shoot at. And it'll be a goal kick for Oviedo here in the 7th minute. Real Oviedo, founded in 1926, and this is their home ground, the Estadio Carlos Tartiere, which has a capacity of 30,500 fans. Oviedo finished 8th in the 2nd division last season, just missing out on a playoff spot. for possible promotion to the first division. As Oviedo continue to attack. Sangai on the wing, he sends it through, and it's 1-0 Oviedo. What a goal by Ortuño. That's Ortuño's 8th goal of the season. And he moves in front of Stuani and is now all alone in first place in the Spanish second division. Alfredo Ortuño putting Oviedo up 1-0 in the 8th minute. Here's another look. The ball was played through to Sangai, and Sangai fed it through 2 defenders. Girona had Juanpe and Pedro Alcalá both there. But Ortuño, who's had a propensity to find those little spaces, strikes again. Ortuño playing on loan with Oviedo this season from Albacete. And Oviedo get right back to it. Gumbau plays it back. Alcalá. And it comes back to Juanpe. Juanpe sends it long. He was looking for Alex Gallar. Gumbau ends up with it. Floats it towards Stuani at the top of the area. And Girona keep possession. Nice job by Girona to keep this attack going. There's a cross by Mojica. It's sent out, and Girona will have their first corner kick of the game as the rain has begun to fall here in Oviedo. Oviedo is the capital city of the Principality of Asturias in the very north of Spain, north and west. Here's the corner kick. It's headed away by Oviedo. Girona still going for it. They float it back in. They manage to keep possession, although they're sent back out into their own half. There's a shot by Alex Gallar. Mojica tries to continue the play. It goes through the middle of the area. And Girona with a shot. Pedro Alcalá from close range. Fired it wide left. But Girona making a little bit of headroom. And they're going to have to stay focused on attack, especially now that they're down 1-0. Here come Oviedo again. And Saul's shot tipped away. It is raining here in Oviedo. As I just said, it's 51 degrees Fahrenheit, 11 degrees Celsius. It's cool, but it's not cold. And Oviedo right back on the attack. Saul battling with Stuani. And Stuani gets the best of that duel. There's another look at that last play. Sangai finds Saul. But it goes right off Juanpe, who did a good job of keeping his arms in tight to his body to avoid possible penalty call. The rain seems to be getting a little bit heavier, which will certainly have an effect on the match as Oviedo cross over into Girona territory. We're in the 14th minute. 6 minutes removed from a goal by Alfredo Ortuño, assisted by Sangai. And there's Juan Carlos Unzué, the Girona boss. Oviedo not far from the Bay of Biscay. Which causes Oviedo to have a maritime climate, even though Oviedo is not on the shoreline itself. And the rain is picking up. Sangai is down on the ground, and Alex Granay with the first yellow card of the afternoon, and deservedly so. Heads up officiating. And it seems that every time I mention the rain, it comes down even heavier. Oviedo played forward. And Ortuño mishits it well high over the net. Ortuño did appear to be on sides. And that's going to be a double yellow. That's Granay's second straight yellow card, and he sees red. Granay is sent off in the 17th minute. 2 yellow cards for Alex Granay. In 3 minutes' time. And Girona will be playing without their captain for the rest of the afternoon. 73, 74 minutes. And Granay will have to hand the captain's armband off to somebody else. And Girona now down to 10 men for the remainder of this one. So off goes Alex Granay. He'll head into the dressing room a bit earlier than expected. And Juan Carlos Unzué will now need to come up with a plan. Down a goal and now down a man. With 70+ minutes still to play. As the rain continues to fall here at the Estadio Tartiere. Bolaño to the near side. Mosa. He finds Saul. It ends up with Tejera. And Oviedo now just passing the ball around. Stuani's there for Girona, but nobody else. Nice back heel by Mosa. Looking for Saul. Oviedo keep possession. Mosa. Tejera, he loses it. Stuani there. Stuani's fouled by Bolaño. Stuani now wearing the captain's armband for Girona, having been vacated by Alex Granay in the 17th minute after seeing back-to-back yellow cards in the 15th and the 17th. There's Gerard Gumbau, former FC Barcelona player. And there is movement stirring on the Girona bench. It's going to be tough for Unzué to keep his guys fresh today, having to play over 70 minutes of the game with just 10 men, as Stuani gets flagged by the linesman for the foul in the open field. Ball comes to Mosa on the left wing. He holds things up for a second, hands it off to Saul. Saul crosses it towards the area. It skips through and out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Girona here in the 23rd minute. It's only been 23 minutes, but a lot's gone on. Alfredo Ortuño opened the scoring in the 8th with an assist from Sangayi. And then 9 minutes later, Alex Graney picked up his second yellow card of the match and was sent off. Here come Oviedo again. There's a battle at the edge of the area. Oviedo have a man down, and he's not getting up. Tejera still has the ball. Oviedo still playing on attack. Tejera with a nice move. Tejera again. Borja Sanchez gets it out to Mosa. Mosa doesn't get all of that cross. Pops up in the air. And Girona clear. Stuani back to Borja Garcia and then to Mark Wall. And that's going to be a yellow card for grabbing the shirt. This one to Bolaño. And there you have it. It's hard to debate when you've got the video right there of the shirt grab right in front of the referee. Gumbau plays it back to Juan Carlos. The goalkeeper boots it up. And Stuani again whistled for a foul on attack. In the open field, no doubt he's looking to get any advantage he can with Girona down a man and a lot of time left to play, but Stuani doesn't seem to be getting away with that, at least for the moment. He's been called for multiple fouls identical to that one. And Pablo Maffeo whistled, coming in a bit out of control. Maffeo running right into the back of Mosa. And there's Unzué again, the Girona manager. Sangayi. That goes out. It'll be a throw in for Oviedo on the far side. It's played across to Lolo. And to the near side, Mosa. Mosa not sure what to do with it. Hands it off to Saul. Saul draws the defender with him and then plays it back to Bolaño. Carlos Hernandez plays it back to Nereo Champagne, the Argentinian goalkeeper, and that one goes out on the near side. It'll be a throw in for Girona. Bolaño slipped. The field appears to be quite soft, and with the steady rain falling, it's not going to make those conditions out there any better. It's played into the corner to Mark Gual. Gual brings it back out. And Sangai whistled for taking that ball with him, using his arm. Borja Garcia looking for a nice piece of real estate to kick the ball from. Girona with most of their men forward in the box. They need to take advantage, down a man, and that ball sails right into the arms of the Argentinian goalkeeper. Saul. Back to Mosa. Mosa plays it back to Bolaño. Bolaño gets rid of it, and he can't connect with Juanjo. And Girona will have the ball going the other way. Borja Garcia loses it for Girona. As I said earlier, Oviedo founded in 1926. Girona founded 4 years later in 1930. Oviedo finished 8th in the 2nd division last year. Girona, on the other hand, were in the Spanish top flight in La Liga. They finished 18th. And so the Catalans were relegated, as Mojica looks to generate some offense. It comes out to Gerard Gumbau. The ball makes its way over to Pablo Maffeo on the right wing. Maffeo has it to Gumbau. Gumbau taking it towards the corner. He's bumped off the ball by Borja Sanchez. And the linesman pointing both ways. First pointed and said it was Girona's throw in, and then he rectified and said it was out off Girona and would go to Oviedo. Girona only played 2 seasons in La Liga. Their only 2 seasons in club history, as Stuani whistled for the handball. Girona have also spent 22 seasons in the Spanish 2nd division. And having had a recent taste of what it's like to play in La Liga, there's some hefty contact in the back. We've seen a lot of that today. Carlos Hernandez, the culprit on that foul. And a hard hit given by Hernandez. Girona conscious that they may not have a lot of scoring opportunities today, given that they're down a man and down a goal. They're going to try and send a lot of people up and pop the ball up in towards the area and see if they can make something happen. And Maffeo whistled for hands. He says it's his shoulder. Play back to the Argentinian goalkeeper. Sangai. Lolo. Goes back. It's booted out by Nereo. And Oviedo content to just play keep away. But that one, an errant pass, and it almost ended up at the feet of Stuani in a one-on-one with Champagne. A nice play by Pedro Alcalá to recover. Mojica, the Colombian, has the ball. Gives it off to Gumbau. Back to Mojica. And a giveaway by Juanpe. Girona coming in. They have a man wide open. That's Ortuño, and Ortuño puts it in the net. Are there any flags? Ortuño was onside. And there we have it on 34 minutes. Alfredo Ortuño scores his second goal of the game to put Oviedo up 2-0. They're already up a man. And this is going to make things summarily more difficult for Girona the rest of the way. Playing with 10 men with a little under 60 minutes still to play and down a pair of goals. On the road, in the rain, chilly weather. And what a mistake by Juanpe. Sangai came up with it right away. And he saw Ortuño wide open on the left flank, and Ortuño buried it. Juan Carlos almost didn't stand a chance. He did get a hand on it, but Ortuño with just way too much time. And the Ortuño-Sangali connection does it again. That's 2 goals for Ortuño, 2 assists for Sangai. And Oviedo with a 2-0 lead as we wrap up 35 minutes and head into the 36th. Juanpe, the man who lost the ball on that play, is down. And he appears to have injured his arm, maybe an elbow. And they do have a stretcher out there for him. And the Oviedo fans, even in the cold rain, up 2 goals, up a man, they're happy. Might have been a collarbone. Take another look at that. Juanpe took a step, had a man right on him. He's grabbing the upper part of his left arm. It doesn't appear to be too serious. He's walking off under his own power. And they're doing a shoulder test to see if he has any damage to his arm. He does appear to be okay, does Juanpe. And play is finally restarted after the goal. So in case you've just joined us, We're in the 38th minute, and Alfredo Ortuño with a pair of goals in the 8th and the 34th, both assisted by Marco Sangai. And in between, in the 15th and 17th minute, Girona captain Alex Granet was issued back-to-back yellow cards. One yellow card in the 15th, one in the 17th for similar plays that held up possible Oviedo counterattacks. And were rather forceful bumps. But Granet with 2 yellow cards sent off. And Girona have been playing down a man since the 17th minute. It was 20 minutes ago. And they've now added a second goal. So Girona have quite the hill to climb if they are to not just pick up the 3 points, but pick up any point today here in Oviedo. There's been a lot of contact today, both on and off the ball. Stuani inveighing against that call. Here's another look, and clearly Stuani running hard into the back of Carlos Hernandez, the Oviedo defender. And Ortuño looking for more. And Girona at this point would probably just like to get to the dressing room, warm up, and regroup for the second half. But there's still 5 minutes, 6 minutes, plus injury time to play in the first half. And there will almost certainly be injury time added on as Alex Gaillard is whistled for the foul on the near sideline. The rain continues to come down in Oviedo. Can Oviedo put up another one before halftime? Ortuño's there. Here's the cross. It's headed away by Juanpe. And that'll be a goal kick for Girona. Sangai there with 2 assists today, and Ortuño's 2 goals give him 9. Ortuño and Stuani were tied for the second division lead with 7 goals apiece heading into this game. Ortuño threatening to leave Stuani in the dust with 2 goals in the first 35 minutes today, and now playing up a man as well. So to make a long story short, Ortuño now with 9 goals, which is best in the Spanish second division. As Juan Carlos picks it up, but then not sure exactly what to do with the ball given the circumstances. He's going to punt it through the rain. Nicely settled by Juanpe. He seems to be doing fine now. Borja Garcia almost loses it, but then is fouled by Lolo Gonzalez. Juanpe across to Alcalá. To the near side, Maffeo. He tries to send it up the wing. Maffeo goes after his own pass. Girona still have it. They need to get closer and take high percentage shots. Mojica gets it deep, but his cross out of bounds behind the goal. And so in the 43rd minute, we will have an Oviedo goal kick. Oviedo up 2-0. 2 goals from Alfredo Ortuño in the 8th and the 34th minutes, both assisted by Marco Sangai. And in between, in the 17th minute, a second yellow card of the game for Girona captain Alex Granay. He was sent off. And so Girona now playing with 10 for the remainder, unless they have somebody else sent off, and then they'll be playing with 9. Sangai again on the wing. Maybe he's going to look for Ortuño. Sangai gives it off to Saul. Saul sends it into the middle of the box. Nothing but Girona defenders. And it's cleared out to midfield. Nice move by Saul before sending it to the far side to Marco Sangai. Gumbau plays it back to Juan Carlos. Mosa. No problem for Girona. Stuani plays it to Borja Garcia, who then lays it out to the right wing to Alex Gallar. Gallar still has it. He's slipping all over the place. Field doesn't appear to be in great shape here on the near side. Very soft. Players are having trouble getting their spikes dug in to the playing surface as Gerard Gumbau plays it across to Mojica. Mojica plays it in. It's headed away. Gual stays with it. Gual then gets it back. Is he going to take a shot? Gual gives it off to Alex Gallar. Gallar to Stuani. Stuani turns around, and that's a goal for Girona. What a play by Christian Stuani, who now has 8 goals on the season and is 1 shy of Ortuño. They both started the game tied on 7 goals. And just like that, as we head into first half injury time, Stuani in the 45th minute converts. Gallar with the pass to Stuani. Stuani with a couple defenders. One falls down. And Christian Stuani, the Uruguayan, known for making solid strikes around the goal. He's always been a high goal output guy. Cuts the Oviedo lead in half. And Girona are about to go into the dressing room at halftime feeling pretty good about themselves. And that's the whistle for the end of the first half. Girona feeling good going into the locker room, down just 2-1. Alfredo Ortuño opened the scoring in the 8th minute, assisted by Sangai. Alex Granay, the Girona captain, sent off in the 17th minute with back-to-back yellow cards. Ortuño then doubled the lead for Oviedo in the 34th, again assisted by Sangai, but Christian Stuani getting one back on 45 minutes. And Girona somehow, some way, are down just a goal as we go into the locker room. The score, Oviedo 2, Girona 1 at the half. We'll be back for the start of the second half in just a few minutes. Hello and welcome back to today's broadcast of Spanish Second Division action. We're coming to you live from the Estadio Carlos Tartiere in Oviedo, Spain. It's match day 12 in the La Liga Smart Bank. A matchup between 20th place Real Oviedo and 10th place Girona. The steady rain has been falling virtually the entire game, and we've had a little bit of a wild one so far. The first half essentially dominated by Oviedo, but Girona pulling one back in first half injury time. A goal by Christian Stuani, assisted by Alex Gaillard, to get Girona on the board. Girona playing down a man since the 17th minute, when Alex Granet picked up his second yellow card in a 3-minute span. Before Granet was sent off, Alfredo Ortuño, the leading goal scorer in the Spanish Second Division, opened up the scoring on 8 minutes with an assist from Sangai. And then after Granet was sent off with Girona down a man, Oviedo scored another goal. Ortuño again, assisted again by Sangai, putting Oviedo up 2-0 after just 34 minutes of play. And it appeared to be an enormous uphill climb for Girona, but Christian Stuani pulling one back in the 46th minute. And that's where we stand right now. Oviedo with a victory today would strengthen their bid to move clear of the relegation zone. And Girona also looking to add points now. At this point, they're probably looking at just the possibility of scoring a draw. It would be a nice result for them here at the Tartiere in northern Spain. And for the time being, we have a 2-1 game, as we are just moments away from getting underway in the second half. Oviedo were 20th when the match kicked off, but if this result holds for them, they would move into 16th place provisionally, with Mirandés playing at Zaragoza a little bit later on. In about 2 hours is when they kick off. Mirandés now down in 20th, where Oviedo were, but with 11 points, a Mirandés victory would vault them back up above Oviedo, closer towards the middle of the table. There's a look at Alfredo Ortuño. He's got 2 goals today. That's 9 for the season. Tops in the Spanish Second Division, followed by Christian Stuani, who now has 8 after that goal in first half injury time. So the teams are not at even strength. Oviedo with 11, Girona playing with 10 men after captain Alex Granet was sent off in the 17th minute for back-to-back yellow cards in the 15th and 17th. And play is underway in the second half. The tap for Girona. And Girona will probably have to follow that blueprint, the one that yielded them a goal late in the first half, if they wish to even this game up and escape with a draw. And there appears to be a serious injury to Saul. He went down and the referee immediately whistled for help. He landed on his lower back and then his head snapped back. Saul is up and gets a nice warm applause from the home fans. And Girona predictably playing it forward. Mojica plays it back to Borja Garcia. It goes to Gumbau. Rattles around between a couple of players. And back to Mojica, the Colombian. And there's Borja Garcia, crosses it in towards the area. It's headed away at the top of the area. And Juanpe plays it over to Alcala. Alcala forward, looking for Stuani. Stuani finds Gayar. Gayar in traffic. And he loses it. And Oviedo will go the other way. Nieto. Back to Carlos Hernandez. Bolaño to Mosa. Mosa plays it up the wing. And that was Borja Sanchez there. Here comes Ortuño. Plays it up the wing. Sangai with both assists. The first coming in the 8th minute. The second in the 34th. Both goals scored by Alfredo Ortuño. Juan Carlos kicks it away. Nice play by Stuani. Girona on the attack with 10 men. Gumbau back to Alcala. Alcala changes fields into the near corner. Mojica. Borja Garcia. And Girona coming up empty on that one. Again, looking for Christian Stuani. At the beginning of the game, Ortuño and Stuani were tied atop the Spanish second division scoring leaders list. They had 7 goals apiece. Now Ortuño has 9 goals and Stuani has 8. And they have first and second place all to themselves as Tejera plays it through to the far side where Mosa picks it up. Mosa finding Saul. And it goes out off Girona. And Oviedo will have a corner kick here in the 50th minute. Here's the corner kick. They play it short. And it's headed out of danger by Girona. And Oviedo bring it all the way back down. to Nereo Champagne. the Argentinian goalkeeper. It's headed forward by Borja Sanchez. And there it's picked up by Juan Carlos. Alcala. Looking again for Christian Stuani. Mojica. Colombia makes a move. And he appeared to have caught the face of Sangai. Perhaps inadvertently, but the play has been whistled dead. And there's going to be a yellow card for Mojica here in the 52nd. Mojica pleading his case, but the decision already made. Today's referee, Iñaki Vicandi Garrido. Handing out several yellow cards thus far, including 2 in a row to Girona captain Alex Granet in the 17th minute, the 15th and the 17th minute. And then that was followed, of course, by the red card, coming out with the second yellow on Granet. So Girona have been playing without their captain since minute 17. And since that time, they've given up 1 goal to Ortuño, which made it 2-0 Oviedo in the 34th. Before Christian Stuani pulled one back for Girona in the 46th. And Girona back on the attack. It's Marc Gual with the ball. He gets it through. And a shot was blocked off. Alex Gaillard with the shot from the top of the area. And that'll be a corner kick for Girona. Coming off the head of a defender. Here's the corner kick. It's served up. Headed away by Saul. Here's a second corner in a row. And somehow, some way, that ball is saved on the goal line by the Argentinian. Girona that close to drawing level. It was headed by Pedro Alcala. And Oviedo dodge a bullet on that last play as Juan pays back to give it off to Juan Carlos. Headed back in to the Girona end, and from there it comes from Juanpe over to Mojica. And now back again to Juanpe. He plays it to Borja Garcia. And there's a foul whistled on Sergio Tejera. Mosa to Saul. Saul Berjon loses it, but Oviedo keeping it. Gets back to Saul on the left wing. He's got a man. That's Borja Sanchez, and Sanchez's shot goes through. And Oviedo with a 3-1 lead in the 56th. And that will take a lot of wind out of the sails of Girona. Down again by 2 goals and still down a man. Here's another look. Juan Carlos got a hand on it. The assist goes to Saúl Berjón. And Girona now back to a 2-goal deficit. With 33 minutes and change to play. Gumbau tries to settle, he can't. Gaillard keeps it. Back to Gumbau. Gumbau changing direction twice before sending it over to Mojica on the wing. Mojica makes a move, but his centering pass to Borja Garcia is cut off by Lolo. And Oviedo going the other way. Another turnover in the midfield. And Girona are going to go on a quick counterattack here. And Borja Garcia almost had a chance. Alex Gaillard went past a few defenders. Here's a look at Gaillard's run. 1, 2, 3, and then off the foot of Borja Garcia. Girona clearly not giving up. As we're now in the 59th minute. At the Estadio Carlos Tartiere in Oviedo in the north of Spain. Oviedo still bringing the pressure. There's Ortuño closing in on Juan Carlos. The goalkeeper gets the kick away. Played up to the wing. And it'll go out as Sangai unable to get there. Juan Carlos Unzué, Girona manager. Mosa. Lolo. Lolo loses it, but a foul is called on Christian Stuani. Sangai in the midfield. Gives it off to Mosa. Mosa's cross is nodded wide by Sergio Tejera. Here's another look at that last goal. The ball was played forward to Saúl Berjón, who found Borja Sanchez. Front and center out of the top of the area. And Borja sends it past Juan Carlos to give Oviedo a 3-1 lead. That goal coming just 4 minutes ago. Mark Gual on the attack with Mojica. Girona with a chance there. Alex Gaillard couldn't control it. Borja Garcia goes down, but he keeps the ball. Some nifty maneuvering on the soggy grass. Gumbau. Ortuño. Saúl Berjón. Ortuño tips it. That ball appeared to be headed for Lolo. Saúl getting in the way. Borja Sanchez replaced by number 9, Joselu. And that's Oviedo's first substitution. Juanjo Nieto plays it back to Carlos Hernandez. Now Girona bringing the pressure. Stuani was there. Mojica takes a tumble, but Oviedo still with the ball. That's Lolo. Out to Mosa. Saúl Berjón and Mosa. Lolo. Saúl. Sergio Tejera. Mosa. Mosa. Gets it up the wing to Tejera. Tejera stops. Back to Mosa on the edge of the area. Tejera. And his cross is deflected out. That was Pablo Maffeo on the deflection. Oviedo with the corner kick in the 65th. Mosa crosses it. It's headed away. Oviedo will reset. Juanjo Nieto chips it up and over. And Joselu recently substituted. Borja Sanchez can't get there. It's Juan Carlos. Kicks it away. Ortuño to the far side. temperature has dropped slightly. It's now 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. As Mojica called for the foul. Alex Gaillard coming off for Jairo Izquierdo. And Pablo Maffeo looking for a place to throw it in. He throws it long. It's headed by Lolo. Sangai. Nieto. Stolen by Mark Wall, helping out on defense. Another change for Girona. Gerard Gumbau coming off. Coming on in Gumbau's place, number 23, Pape Mali Diamanca. Diamanca with his first touch. Senegalese product. Mojica turns it up. And there's contact, and Stuani looks like he's going to get hit with a yellow card. So Christian Stuani been whistled for several fouls today. Juanjo Nieto. He took a hard knock to the lower back. And he needs help sitting up. Does Juanjo Nieto. Stuani wearing the captain's armband ever since the 17th minute when Girona's Alex Graney was sent off after picking up back-to-back yellow cards in the 15th and 17th minutes. After the yellow card, Ortuño scored his second goal of the game, assisted by Sangai, who also picked up his second assist of the game. Stuani, of course, pulling one back in the 46th minute. First half injury time, that is. Minute 45 plus 1. And then in the 56th minute, Oviedo retook a 2-goal lead on a long-range shot by Borja Sanchez that squirted past Juan Carlos. The assist to Saul Berjon. It's Mojica back. Nieto with the ball. So is Sangai. Sangai's attempted centering pass off the foot of Juanpe and out. Oviedo with the corner kick here in the 73rd. Here's the kick, short. And it'll come out for a throw-in. Oviedo maintain possession. Referee warning Mojica and Sangai to knock it off. It's into Sangai. Bump by Lolo. And Oviedo chewing up a lot of time with this long possession. Mosa tries to center it into the area. It goes out off Jairo. That one is easily cut off by Juan Carlos. Oviedo still with the pressure. Maffeo having trouble getting out. He finally does. It's headed back in by Sergio Tejera. Mojica to the near side, Mark Gual. Gual looking for space. And Gual's pass off the mark. He had succeeded in making that attack somewhat dangerous. And that ball went out. So Girona will have to throw it in. And it appears we'll have another substitution. This is Girona's third and final substitution. Mojica out. And Brian Olivan comes on. Kwanpe. Plays it long. Stuani keeps the play going. And it goes out off Oviedo. Maffeo, the man on the scene. Long throw in by Maffeo. It falls to Borja Garcia, and a shot is saved by the Argentinian Nereo. Girona with a chance to pull within 1 goal again. Here comes Girona. Borja Garcia gets it out to Gual. Gual with a shot. It was in the direction of the goal, but sailing well high. Another look at Borja Garcia's shot on the previous play. Mosa. Stole it by Maffeo. Maffeo still has it. Girona not giving up. Still about 12 minutes plus injury time to play. And Girona down a pair. They'll need to strike twice in order to pick up a point here in Oviedo. As Juan Carlos sends it deep. Bounces around and falls to Olivan. Olivan's cross headed away. Olivan comes back out for it. Borja Garcia. And that's Marco Sangai again coming up with it to Mosa. Mosa playing a give and go with his teammate, and Oviedo getting ready to make another change. And the armband goes over to Sergio Tejera as Saúl Berjón will come off. Berjón assisted Borja Sanchez on his goal in the 56th. And here comes Joel Bárcenas on for Berjón. Bárcenas gets right to it. Berjón sauntering off the field and around to the Oviedo bench. We're in the 81st. It's Oviedo 3, Girona 1. An 8th minute goal by Alfredo Ortuño opened things up, assisted by Sangai. Girona captain Alex Granay was shown back-to-back yellow cards in the 15th and 17th minutes, sending Girona down to 10 men. Ortuño struck again in the 34th, again assisted by Sangai. Christian Stuani pulled one back for Girona in first half injury time, assisted by Alex Gaillard. And then Oviedo notching a third goal in the 56th. Borja Sanchez, assisted by Saúl Berjón, who was just subbed out for Bárcenas. And that's where we stand here in the 82nd minute. Oviedo 3, Girona 1. At the Estadio Carlos Tartiere here in Oviedo, Spain. A long shot. Appeared to be by Bárcenas. And it was Joel Bárcenas with a long shot. Well wide. Berjón gets the high fives as he takes a seat on the Oviedo bench. Nice game by him. Kept in by Ortuño. Sergio Tejera turns around, dumps it into his offensive right corner. Juan Pepe's it back to Juan Carlos, who in turn kicks it up the field. Headed by Lolo. Lolo's there again, and Lolo whistled for the foul. The push in the back on Christian Stuani, the Uruguayan striker. Girona trying to get something started, but they lose it. And out come Oviedo. Bárcenas. And they give it back to Bárcenas. And he finds Ortuño. Ortuño appeared to be offsides. The referee says play on, since it was a turnover. Mark Gual going after the ball, as Girona will have a corner kick here in the 84th. Borja Garcia to take the corner. Gual heading towards the net. Popped up in the air, it's loose, and that's a goal, and it's 3-2. Stuani taking the ball out of the net, but the goal went to Mark Gual with a nice volley from inside the penalty area, and we have ourselves a game. In the 84th minute, Mark Gual pulling one back for Girona. Here's another look at it. There's no assist on the play. It was almost cleared by Carlos Hernandez. And so Girona now looking for one more goal to salvage a point here at the Estadio Carlos Tartiere. For Mark Gual, that was his third goal of the season. He's now second on Girona's scoring list, behind Stuani, who has 8. Girona keep coming. Jairo goes down, and a yellow card comes out for Mosa here in the 87th. Girona, not much time left, but all they do need is a goal. They were down 2-0, pulled one back just before halftime. Christian Stuani to make it 2-1. They went down 3-1 in the 56th when Borja Sanchez scored for Oviedo. And now they've managed to pull another one back as that ball sails well high. Wasted opportunity for Girona in the 87th. And Mark Wall in the 84th minute, pulling another one back for Girona to make it 3-2. That's where we stand. It's a one-goal game. Girona have been playing a man down since the 17th minute. 70 minutes ago. And if they want to salvage a draw, they're going to have to dig down deep in the final minutes of this one. Maffeo. He gets through a number of defenders. And then the initial foul is going to be called. The advantage rule was applied. But then Maffeo lost control of the ball. And the referee will spot it back a few meters. Right there. Borja Garcia will almost undoubtedly chip this ball up into the area where anything can happen. He chips it up. It's a little long. Oviedo try to clear. Olivan manages to win a corner kick for Girona. And Girona, having just scored on a play off of a corner kick by Mark Wall in the 84th. Get another chance here to tie the game. Oh, and it's headed just over the goal from close range. It appeared to be Stuani was there, and also Alcala. And indeed, it was headed by Stuani. Juan Carlos Unzué. We're in the 90th in Oviedo. The home side up 3-2. Girona down but not out. Playing down a man since the 17th minute. The Catalans have done. And in just a few seconds, we'll see how much injury time is added on. As Girona attacking again, but Mark Wall and Christian Stuani unable to connect. And we've reached the end of regulation. 4 minutes of injury time are added on. And at the very same moment, Alfredo Ortuño passes it to Bárcenas, and Bárcenas puts the nail in the coffin. Joel Bárcenas with a strike in the 91st minute. To put Oviedo back up 2 goals. And that's got to feel like a gut punch to Girona, who battled all afternoon. Down a man. Battled back from 2 goals down to get to within a strike twice. And just like that, in the 91st, a midfield turnover And Alfredo Ortuño, the man who authored 2 goals today, becomes the assister, finding Bárcenas on the left, and Bárcenas finishes with aplomb. And Oviedo taking out Sergio Tejera. Take a few more seconds off the clock, and Edu Cortina, number 22, comes on to replace him. Alfredo Ortuño, as the fans here in Oviedo are celebrating on a rainy afternoon. Ortuño with 2 goals and 1 assist. And Oviedo on the verge of picking up all 3 points. Oviedo are currently in 16th place provisionally. Sandwiched between Sporting Gijón and Extremadura. And Girona provisionally have fallen from 10th to 11th. As the final seconds of injury time tick off the clock. There's still about 30 seconds to go. Girona with a corner kick. Miracles do happen, but they would have to score on this play. And then on the restart, go right down and score just to tie the game. And it's headed away. Foul on Girona, and that's gonna just about do it. When the ball goes back in play, the final whistle will come, and Oviedo will have themselves a victory. And Oviedo clear of relegation, currently in 15th place. Are Oviedo provisionally, with one more match coming later. Mirandés at Zaragoza. We want to thank you for joining us. It's been a wild game. Alfredo Ortuño scoring in the 8th and the 34th, both assisted by Sangai. Alex Granay shown 2 yellow cards in 3 minutes. Early in the first half, Girona going down a man. Christian Stuani pulling one back in first half injury time. Oviedo going back up 2 with a goal from Borja Sanchez. Mark Gual getting one back again for Girona, only to see Joel Bárcenas in the 91st minute score the goal that put the nail in the coffin. And the final score, Oviedo 4, Girona 2. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.